everybody, this is Big Swiss, and I am here to review the new Knaladeus album, I Was There. What I really love about this album is its soulful production mixed with a masterclass of narrative verses that really draw the listener in to identify with him, the struggles that Knaladeus has gone through with his walk with Christ and also just his walk in the flesh. This album features a lot of great artists like Dayton Stefanato. There's Javi XL XI. I'm not sure how he's pronouncing that. He's a new up and comer. You got two features by C4 Catrona on here. One of them is the first love song that he's on. So Mr. Gritty CHH himself going in with some softy songs there. And then the album also features Sail Out of the Corner on Turnaround, which is one of the deeper songs of personal struggle in there. And so this album features a lot of heavy stories, heavy themes of kind of the struggle of what you'll go through walking in this world, the struggles of growing up in poverty and in kind of an impoverished neighborhood, the struggles of growing up hungry and then battling with food as an adult, and how that can actually have an impact on your spirituality. There's a song about anxiety and self-esteem and what those look like. And it's just an interesting thing to hear when you're looking at a Christian hip hop album, because we don't really connotate those things with men typically. You'll see that talked about a little bit widely more with women in our culture, but uh, this album has a way of bringing those themes about in a way that seems vulnerable and authentic. If you're a fan of old production styles like Pete Rock, Jay Dilla, this is going to be the album for you. It features jazz influence sampling because all the sampling was done by Knaladeus himself. He created all the chords, he mastered everything himself. So if you're looking for an album that kind of takes you back to that 90s vibe, that isn't so focused on being a bar heavy album, but more of a story that's going to take you through, if you're wanting something to identify with, kind of maybe you're going through some self esteem or anxiety, this is going to be an album that you can go to. And the best part about it is that it caps off with a song called Ain't Nobody Stealing My Joy, which is just a good way to kind of bring you back up at the end. It has probably one of the best hooks and choruses in there. Knaladeus did all the singing as well on this album, which he has an amazing singing voice. Apparently, he's on his worship team at his church, and I can see why. He gets a lot of practice in that. So this album is definitely an album of the year contender for me. I think that this is one's going to get a lot of play throughout the years, and I can't wait to hear what else Knaladeus is going to come up with this year. If you want to see a little bit more of an in-depth analysis of the creative process he went through in making this album, jump over the 520 Collective page. I have an interview with him where we talked an hour about what he was thinking through specific songs on the album, how he decided to come up with certain chord structures, and it was an excellent conversation all around. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.